Hey, Stephen Dar here with Rockstar Marketing, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the two things that you need in order to become a rock star in your market fast. So the first piece is content. Now, obviously, right? And content used to be king, but it's not enough anymore to just have good content. It's not enough anymore to have great content. There needs to be something a little bit more. You see, it used to be pretty true that if you built it, they would come. Now, obviously, you needed to have some promotion and distribution strategy, but it was much easier. There were a lot less individuals, businesses, entities producing content. We've now reached this point that's been called peak content. And so it used to be that you put something out there, and if it was really valuable, there's a good chance that the right people would find it, the right people would share it with other people that was relevant to. And now we're at this point where we're all just so swamped and inundated with content that we only have so much time and energy and attention. And the bar to what is going to be something that's really going to connect with us and be shareable has been raised. The what's called the free line has been moved. It just the goalpost keeps getting moved further and further, right? The amount of money and energy that businesses are putting into the content that they're creating and putting out for free is so much higher than what it used to be. It used to be if companies were going to put this much video production, graphic design, research, and man hours into creating some piece of content, whether it's a video or an article or a PDF or an infographic, that they would charge for it. And now these things are being given away because they're just trying to compete with everyone else to get the energy, the eyeballs, the attention. So it's not enough anymore to create good or even great content. What is really separating people now and businesses, because I like you can get anything that you want on demand at your fingertips, so many potential answers for any question that you have. And I've read so many articles that were great, really provided a lot of value, answered my question, but I didn't sign up for their email list. I didn't follow them on social. They kind of provide me with this commodity, this one time thing that I consumed, and then I went on. And so, if you're going to generate a following, if you're going to win true fans, the biggest differentiator right now is creating content that connects with the heart as well as the mind. So the mind, you're giving them answers to their questions. You're helping solve their problems. You're showing solutions and alternative ways that they could live their life or exist or experience success or overcome things that have been dogging them for a long time. And that's valuable. That's good. And there's a lot of information just like that out there available for them. So invoking a little bit of emotion and connection and a reason to care about you or your business beyond just the fact that you gave them some valuable content. Building some level of relationship and intimacy is what's going to separate you from everyone else who's just pushing stuff out, pushing stuff out, pushing stuff out. So strategize a little bit. How can you tell stories? How can you weave in some things about you so that they feel like they're getting to know you more and more? Well, they're also learning more and enriching themselves and their lives. They're also growing that connection. And then the second piece is now that you have this content that's really good, that's great, and has the heart connection attached to it. Well, so like I said, content was king. In my opinion, distribution is king. Whoever can really control media and be able to show the messages that they want to the people that they want them shown to have all the power. And so there are so many potential distribution channels, and there are a couple ways to be able to utilize them. Now, when I was a kid, I used to play a lot of video games. I don't really ever play them anymore, but I do stay up on. I know there are a lot of games now that are kind of like pay to win, or you can play them and grind stuff out for free, but you can pay for upgrades or loot boxes or something so you can get better power ups or weapons or whatever it is. And so I've seen some people calculate that it would take thousands of hours to grind it out and do it the free way, the organic way, and then how much less time it would take to win or be able to reach the highest level if you paid X number of dollars to get there. And so, for the people that really care about a game and or maybe are addicted or whatever, um, they are willing to pay money to shorten the time that it takes to reach a level of proficiency or success. And that's really a lot of what happens with the automatic omnipresence system is you're collapsing time. You are paying money, but you're getting a whole lot of value back in terms of distribution. And unlike with a video game where you're just paying into this digital thing, I mean, you're paying into a digital thing with Facebook ads or Google ads, YouTube ads, but there's a very real chance at a return here of giving value that can come back to you through distributing on a higher level with certainty, with clarity, with data and metrics, this content that you've invested so much time to make not just great, but you've invested a little bit of your heart and your soul into it, and you want to see it proliferate. You want to see it succeed. You want to see it make an impact. And ultimately, of course, you want that to come back around full circle in terms of it bringing people closer to you and your business and becoming clients. So, without great content, without distribution, it unless other than the reward that comes from creating and being able to be proud of yourself and all that, other than the intrinsic reward, content without distribution, might as well not exist. And so it kind of is your choice if you want to grind and grow organically exclusively. I don't have anything wrong, like I don't hold anything against the strategy. I think that in isolation by itself, it's really playing the slow, the grinding, the difficult game, and it's getting harder and harder. It's becoming more and more difficult. The odds are getting stacked further against you because everyone is flooded into trying to play the organic game. And so when you take control and you start adding paid distribution on top of what you're doing on your organic strategy, you're just starting to throw fuel to the fire. You're just giving rocket fuel to these things that you've already invested all this time and energy into creating and showing it to the people that need to see it and who would be perfect clients if they just knew a little bit more about who you are, what you're about, what you're capable of doing, the results you've gotten for other people, these things that you can put into your omnipresent system and control when and where and how they're seen by people, and know that you're not just putting things out into the potential organic void where you have no idea, did this person see it or not? Did this person get the message or not? And there's no questions like that when you're using the paid ads to amplify your content and distribute and take control of that distribution channel. So if you really want things to happen fast, you can go from being an unknown or being the best kept secret into being everywhere for the people that you need to be everywhere for, and really showing up powerfully, amplifying your message, shining bright, and becoming, for lack of a better word, a rock star, because everyone who is involved in your niche or your industry or your market can't avoid it. They are seeing you. They're seeing how powerful and incredible the things that you're putting out in the world are, and you're going to be so good and so widely spread and available, they can't deny you, right? And when you reach that level, you will be amazed at how many good things start flowing into your life, how many opportunities start coming in, all these things that are the invisible ROI that come with becoming this and doing this and really sharing that much value with the world. It's kind of like a law of the universe. It just comes back around. So if you're ready for this, if you're ready to really distribute your great content powerfully and become the rock star of your market, send me an email, shine at Rockstar, 2 A's in Rockstar.marketing. We'll talk if now is a good time, if it fits for both of us, to help you build that automatic omnipresence system and start making this happen for you and your business.